Not much to think about today. It's just another slow, boring, busy, or not busy day. Um, yeah, so just random things. Don't really have anything I can put together to call it a productive day. It's just me trying to look at random things and anything of interest. So I'm under an easy influence of whatever looks interesting, and I'm pretty much limited to what's within my immediate grasp. So I got my Mark Twain biography. I'm over halfway through reading, and just various internet things like internet discussions, whatever discussions come up. I'll just try to show some interest in them, see what all I can learn or um, possibly participate in, or go through 9gag, possibly 4chan. 4chan's always interesting. So there's various things to look at and all that. I don't. I really don't believe I should be bored. My problem though is getting enough exercise. Can I get enough exercise today? Well, there's a food bank that opens at 1, and it looks like I'll probably want to stay out of the library until 1 because the library is kind of far from this food bank. And yeah, I'm looking at putting in some miles. I don't want to drive. I want to stay in my usual park spot. I don't want to have to just drive to this food bank. I'm willing to go out a couple miles at least, maybe even up to 3 miles on foot or bicycle from my car to a food bank just to save on that gas. It just seems like such a waste to drive to a food bank. A lot of people do that. It is a little painful to carry that heavy food. I don't grab everything because I tend not to eat everything. I'm learning that there's more and more things I just have to turn down. The salty things, the sugary things, some of the fresh things, the freshly rotten things. So it's not a lot of stuff, but I do travel quite a distance, and walking it can be a little tiresome. It's good exercise though. It just when I get back to my car, I tend to want to sleep. Especially if I've walked like a good 2 miles or so to the food bank and back, carrying all that food. I'll just sit in my car and then go to sleep for a little bit. It's like it's that tiring, or I'm just that demotivated. It's one of the two. But it's a bit of a struggle. But I look forward to the food banks when they're open, when I'm eligible for them for the month. It's like a dog getting a treat. You just have to show up and just get the food. It's an immediate payoff. It's the immediate reward for the moment that you really get to enjoy. Right away. I have to turn down so much. I got to start turning down. I've been turning down peanut butter. I've had more trouble turning down almond meal or almond peanut butter. I got to start turning that down because the last one I had it led to my overeating, and so I ended up throwing the last half of it. And so from then on, I'm just gonna. It's the summertime. That's part of the reason why I got to turn down even more. Is it's warmer out, so I don't want to eat as much. So I absolutely need to turn down the sugary things. When winter comes around again, the fall and winter, then I'll accept more sugary things. Then I rail against sugar in the summertime, especially in the summer. I'm a little more hesitant to be against sugar in the winter though, because it really helps to contribute to warmth. Although I know I'm doing some damage, that extra inflammation, that extra fat layer, doesn't seem to hurt too much in the winter time. Yeah, I suppose you could get too much fat in the winter, but it's a little more welcoming in the winter time at least, but not in the summer. I turned on more things.